Hi, I'm T.H. Culhane for Solar Cities and BiogasCentral.net, the home of the Blue Flame, and this is Ginger. Hey, Ginger! And Ginger, you made this deposit to the bank account of the biodigester. See, biodigesters need an inoculant. They need some kind of microbial population to digest the food waste that they're designed to turn into fuel and fertilizer. And here in Rio de Janeiro at Catalytic Communities, founder and director Teresa Williamson's home, also the home of Kay here is, Annie, why don't you come over here, Kay, this is your dog. We have a perfect source of inoculant, right, Kay? We've got Ginger. Yeah. And normally what will happen is people will go and they'll take their dog on a walk, and then they will put the fecal material into a plastic bag and throw it away, and that plastic bag will end up washing into the ocean and killing wildlife, killing turtles, despoiling, being part of that gyre in the Pacific. It's a terrible problem, organic waste in plastic bags. So to eliminate it, you can have a biodigester in your backyard, like we do here in Rio, and you can use the dog manure or cat waste, cat litter, or human manure as well, your own poo, as an inoculant and a source of a little bit of energy. But of course, if it's like this, it might clog up the pipes. So what I'm going to do, and everybody collects their poo on the streets here, so I'm just going to take the business and pulverize it with a bit of water so that it breaks up a little bit. And now it's going to fit down the pipe just fine. And so we'll pour this in. Okay. And we'll chase it and wash the thing out. Now, come on, folks. Everybody that does this nowadays, you're either taking a plastic bag. We got to get past the ooh factor, because the real ooh factor is when the fecal material washes into rivers and streams and oceans and contaminates and causes disease and causes death. And here, we're turning it into an asset. A liability becomes an asset. It inoculates the tank with the right kind of microbes, and then enables the tank to then digest food, because in effect what we're doing is making a dog's stomach here, or a cow's stomach, or as we like to say, a domestic dragon's stomach. So you can always put manure in. Just be aware that manure doesn't have a lot of energy. So in the old days, when people were having these big digesters on farms that used cow manure, or horse manure, or pig manure, they were wondering why they had to put so much stuff in to get so little gas relatively. Now we know that the manure is spent fuel. The animal ate food, ate photosynthetic energy, and then it does what animals do. It went to the disco, jumped over the moon if you're a cow, whatever it is, and then used up most of that energy. So by the time it comes out, it's not a rich source of energy, but it is a rich source of the microbes that lived in the intestines and stomach of the animal to digest the food. So this is a digester, and we inoculate it with those same microbes that came out the other end of the dog. And then, of course, when this is filled with water and it is fermented for a while, we can start feeding it as if it were a dog. So welcome to your new domestic pet. This is a house pet. You'll have to name it, Kay, for us. Think of a name.
Digesti.
Digesti. Our new pet. And how would that be in Portuguese, in Brazilian?
Digesti.
Digesti. That sounds so much sexier. Hello, Digesti. And it was started by Ginger. Oh, Ginger. So, for Solar Cities and Biogas Central, the home of the Blue Flame, I'm T.H. Culhane. This is Kay. Teresa's behind the camera. And as we like to say, we may be professionals, but we encourage you, please, do try this at home.